Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, episode 22. It is the show for the geek in all of us, and we are so excited to be here tonight for your listening ears. We just got finished with our very first official live stream on YouTube. So we've already been talking for over an hour, and we had fun on the live stream. We had, how many people did we end up having, Katrin?
I think 10 was the max.
10 people!
Which we decided that half of those were probably us. And, and then... and our parents, or at least your dad. I don't know if my parents are. They don't really have a good internet connection right now, so...
Yeah, well, there's a few people on there, and some people talked. We had a guy named Tyler Dean. We'll just go ahead and throw it out there for the BLT podcast. He came on and chatted with us, and that was fun. And
promoted it quite a bit.
Oh, we promoted it
more.
Yeah, but we had fun. I had just fun being on there. It is on our YouTube channel, so if you search on YouTube I Am Geek Show, it should pop up, I think.
I'll check right now.
But so it also, you can find all the links to that in our Twitter and everything. I Am Geek Show. We had fun. We talked about a lot of different things. I wasn't planning on talking about everything we talked about, but we just sort of got started, and it just went and went and went. So if you watch that, there may be some crossover in this episode with stuff that we talked about on there. We may go into a little more detail on the podcast than we did on there, because there's been a few things that's happened this week, and we want to get through it all. First off, before we start, just want to shout out to all our friends and family that live in Florida. We suffered here in Houston with major floods and hurricanes, and you guys are suffering. The hurricane came through. A lot of people are without power still, so we're lifting a prayer up for you guys that power get back on, everybody will be safe. And we know that, good things are going to come from the bad, and people are going to bond together through this. And we're just praying that Jose goes the other way, the other storm. So stay safe down there, because we'll be there to visit you sooner or later. Me sooner, you guys later probably. But anyways, and people are still coming together here in Houston, just pulling together as community and helping each other out, which is an awesome thing to see, especially in the world today. But let's get on to all our geeky stuff.
So geeky. A lot of things. Well, not a lot of things. A few things have come up through the news outlets and everything this week. We did find out that it looks like J.J. Abrams is going to direct Episode 9 of Star Wars. Yes.
Yeah, they're bringing it back, which I'm psyched about.
I'm good with it. I like him. I liked Episode Force Awakens.
Which should be episode number...
Force Awakens.
7.
7?
7, yeah. Episode 7.
Yeah, 7. I like 7. Good number.
I thought he did a good job with it, and I think he'll do a great job with Episode 9. Which, we sort of know what's coming, so, like, the quality-wise.
Oh, you do? You know what happens?
Oh, I know what happens, yes.
Oh.
I mean, I could go ahead and share it with you if you want me to, but...
And what happened?
Hold on, let me make sure there's no laser pointers pointing at me.
No listening devices in front of you?
Yeah. Oh, like a microphone. Well, it turns out that Rey is related to somebody in the Star Wars universe. You guys sure you want to know? It is Yoda's daughter. So.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. Yeah, I can. I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Daughter she is. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they'll talk more about her lineage in the Last Jedi or not.
I think you're supposed to find out something. At least I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Who do you think it is? Like, who do you really think it is?
Who do I think it is, or who do I want it to be?
Well, both, I guess.
I want her to be a Kenobi. I want her to be a Kenobi. She's probably not going to be a Kenobi, but I think that would be cool. But her fighting style is like Kenobi. I mean, it's if you watch her fighting style, put it against Kenobi and like the Clone Wars and all those in the prequels, it's like the same fighting style, which doesn't really mean anything. I just think it would be cool because it would sort of bring that character back into the story. Because I don't really want her to be related to Luke. I don't want her to be a Skywalker. I don't want her to be some weird creation from, Snoke or somebody.
So yeah, that's my kind of theory. Is that she's some kind of like clone or something mixed. Maybe they mixed like the Kenobi and Skywalker line and made her or something. That's kind of my theory. They made that she's some type of creation like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But we know that she'll be in The Last Jedi.
What?
Yeah. Somebody made some fan art of her, and people thought it was real for just a split second. And she lost a hand. She had a robotic hand. And they're like, oh, she's going to lose her hand. But it wasn't real. But people thought it was.
Yeah. Someone will lose a hand. It's the second one. Someone's got to lose a hand in the second one.
I know. I guess they have a Force effects lightsaber called Rey's lightsaber out now. But basically, it's the same one. I mean, it's Luke's lightsaber, which was Anakin's lightsaber.
Yeah.
But they're calling it Rey's lightsaber, and somebody got it, and I asked them, did it come with a hand? And I don't think they got the joke. I'm not sure.
They stared blankly.
Yeah, what? Come with a hand. But anyways, so I don't even know how we got started on that. Oh, J.J. Abrams, yeah. So he's coming back. I think Rian Johnson is going to be great. But I think it's going to be good to bring you back around to Abrams to wrap it up.
Yeah, it'd be good.
So we'll see.
And they moved it to December, the release date.
Oh, did they? So it was in May.
Yeah, they moved it back to December once they announced J.J. Abrams because he's directing and writing. So they've probably given him ample time to get things going, which is good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. He could have got it done.
No problem.
No problem. So that's cool. Let's see what else? Oh, this is a well, let's stay in space. I watched Orville, which is sort of like a Star Trek parody, and I thought it was good.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy, American Dad. He's funny. I like his stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a lot more like kind of down to earth or whatever.
Yeah. It had its funny moments. It wasn't a straight up comedy.
No, it wasn't. It was. I mean, they really went for like the Star Trek vibe and everything.
Yeah. And
then had some humor to it, which is good. I mean, I liked it.
Did you have a favorite one-liner that stuck out?
I can't remember them, but it was just anytime, like, I think Adrian Petalek, I can't think of her name. She was on S.H.I.E.L.D. She played Mockingbird. Mm-hmm. She's his ex-wife. Yeah. Anytime, like, she knew he was going to say something about them being divorced, like, anytime that would happen, she's like, just don't. And then you're like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just talking. I'm just talking about this. And then he just says something about her being horrible. And it's just funny. I don't know.
My favorite was when he was introducing himself to the crew, and the one guy, which I forget his name, and he goes, "So our last captain let us drink sodas on the bridge. Is that still okay with you?" I was like, "That's hilarious."
This guy, yeah, just keep it under the console and don't spill it. Fine.
So it was little things like that that just like cracked me up. So it's good. But Chris or Katrin, you haven't watched it yet, have you?
No.
You should check it out. You'd probably like it.
Okay.
He's like, whatever.
Sure.
Watch TV.
He's watching it right now.
Yes.
I was.
Oh man, so I'm trying to think of other TV things. Inhumans, they came out with a review about Inhumans. Not so good.
No, there's been a lot of backlash with that. No one seems to be really liking it because they released the first 2 episodes of like a movie in theaters.
In IMAX.
Limited release. In IMAX, yeah, and it's not doing well. Which I'm not necessarily surprised because Inhumans is a hard thing to bring to like television and stuff, especially with the budget they probably have. Because one of the characters she's called Medusa, and it's because her hair is basically kind of, she can manipulate it like an arm or something and move it around. And I'm just like, how are they going to do this on a small budget? How's this going to look for TV? And like I saw a couple things because they have a horrible wig on her. And it just didn't look very good to me. And then come to find out, like a villain ends up shaving her head, so she doesn't have her hair, which is like her main thing. So it's just like, oh, that's a cop out.
That's just weird. But she has her. So is she wearing a wig or something in all the promos and stuff?
Yeah, she's wearing like a wig, like a big like red wig, because she has like this bright red hair in the comics, and she has a bright red wig, and it looks like a wig to me.
Yeah.
And then I guess it'll move around when she wants it to move around. In the comics, it always seems like it's pulsating the whole time around her. I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to do that.
So are they still going to bring it out on TV, or is it like it's so bad they're not even going to?
I'm guessing they'll show it. Like they'll show like the run of episodes, but I don't know how well it's going to do.
Yeah.
There was talks apparently about it crossing over with S.H.I.E.L.D. at one point, but I don't know if they're going to do that. And I haven't seen anything on S.H.I.E.L.D. Have you seen anything for S.H.I.E.L.D. at all? Anything?
I don't think so. It's supposed to be coming back, right?
Yeah, it's coming back, and they're like in space or something.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to do some stuff at New York Comic Con, but they haven't done anything for it. I guess because they've been promoting Inhumans.
Well, they've been in space, so it's hard to promote stuff when they're in space.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess so.
All the shows will be coming back soon, though. Sooner than than later.
We'll be getting back to our Flash talk.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
The Flash show.
Every week, Flash.
Which Barry is going to be gone for all of 0 episodes.
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes into the first episode he'll be back.
Hey guys, I'm back. I found a back door.
Comes back with a beard. So time has passed. He's gotten a beard. Well, it could be a Flash beard. Maybe he grew it really quickly.
Yeah.
You get the new suit, like the future suit. It's with more yellow on it.
There we go.
That's all we know.
I think I saw some villains that are going to be on it, but I couldn't tell you right now.
Yeah, the Thinker is going to be the main villain. He thinks.
He thinks, what should I do today? I don't know.
I'm going to think of something.
I can't stand it. The guy just thinks all the time. He's like, what's filling out?
How do I run against this?
Well, I'm glad they're using somebody that's not a speedster, so that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
So Danny Trejo is going to be in it. You don't know if Danny Trejo
as himself.
As himself, he'll probably just be himself.
Yeah.
He plays. What's her name? The girl that's like Cisco who can travel.
Yeah.
Gypsy. Gypsy's father. He plays her father. He's fun to watch and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Guess he won't be cussing as much in this.
Probably not.
or he'll do less killing.
He was in some of the Spy Kids movies, and so he can tone it down.
True. Yeah, he's good enough. Yeah.
He can tone it down. He's a good guy. He's got a popular like taco chain too.
He does.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got his own restaurant. I've heard it's really good too.
Trejo's Tacos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it's called. I'd have to look it up. But the logo has his picture on it.
Tacos.
I want Trejo's Tacos.
I think.
Yep, Trejo's Tacos.
Yeah.
Wow.
if it's the right one. I mean, there is a place called Trejo's Tacos, but let's see. Oh, yep, that's him. Yeah, it looks like a mugshot. Yep,
that's great.
That's him.
You holding a machete?
Where's it at? It's in California, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah, let's see. Well, the area code is 323. Chris, is that a California area?
Yes, why not?
No?
I think it is. I lived there for only like 6 years.
Locations.
So.
They are in Pasadena, Hollywood, La Brea, and Hollywood.
Oh, La Brea, yeah.
So there's
there we go.
Trejo's Coffee and Donuts.
Oh, we've got donuts too?
Donuts too.
And there's Trejo's Cantina, and then Trejo's Cantina, and Trejo's Tacos.
Well, there we go.
So the Trejo's Tacos is in La Brea.
La Brea is cool. I took my wife to like an interview at a place there, Creative Circle. They do a bunch of like outsourcing things and everything, and like the La Brea tar pits. You've heard of those. And so I dropped her off, and I was just like, I'll just walk around the neighborhood a little
In
bit.
the tar pit?
You put her in the tar pits?
I put her in the tar pit. No, I dropped her off at the interview thing.
Oh.
And I needed somewhere to go. I dropped her off in the tar pit. I needed somewhere to go. And I mean it's like it's just buildings everywhere. It's all concrete and everything. So I'm just walking down the road. I'll just go for a walk. And suddenly there was the La Brea tar pits, like in the middle of the city. You don't really expect that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in the middle of the city, yeah.
It's so weird. Like, it's just like building, tar pit. And it's really cool. But yeah, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. In this.
Well, at least they've got access to tar.
That is true. There is tar.
Easy to get to.
There were lots of children getting stuck in it. Kind of fun.
That's good. Well, cool. So everybody go get some tacos.
Trejo's Tacos.
Yeah.
This episode's brought to you by
Trejo's Tacos.
Not
Really.
Not really. We are not sponsored by Trejo's Tacos.
Well, speaking of tacos, Hellboy picture came out.
Segway.
So I saw the Hellboy picture. Actually, I'm looking at it right now somewhere. Yep.
He's nachos.
Yeah, he does. It looks good. I like the picture.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like, there's been a lot of people saying, "Oh, it really looks like Ron Perlman."
Yeah, I said that earlier.
You said a lot of other people said that too. I thought that. Didn't say that loud, but I thought it.
A very muscular Ron Perlman.
Yeah,
Jeez,
very muscular Ron Perlman. But I mean, if you look at
Ron
Perlman, he just looks like Hellboy to begin with. It's like the comic book. I mean, Ron Perlman was born to play Hellboy. And so, I mean, they've made him look like the comic. But there's like another picture. It's a black and white picture. It's at a different angle, and there's more light to it. Mm-hmm. And he looks different from that. Like his face is a little bit more angular in some places. He's got bigger horns, like little stubs for horns.
Yeah.
But yeah, he still looks like a lot like Ron Perlman.
But we don't really know much else about the movie yet, right?
No, I think it's like the Blood Queen or something like that. Mila Jovovich maybe playing the Blood Queen, which is a possible villain for it. The actor from Lost, I think he was Japanese in that. He's like on Hawaii Five-0, or he was. But he's in talks to be in the movie now.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm looking for. Do we know when it comes out? I don't know when it comes out.
I'm not sure. They're filming now.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're trying for next summer.
Yeah.
Guessing.
Be cool. So there's it's getting that time of year where all the creepies and crawlies start coming out. All the Halloween-y stuff comes out.
All the Halloweenies.
All the Halloweenies. They just announced today, which we haven't talked about this. I don't know if you guys saw. I think it was today. They're doing like an overlay already for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride out in California Adventure for Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, they're calling it Monsters After Dark.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to see some classic Marvel monsters.
They're going to have I don't know how to pronounce this. Surtur?
Surtur.
Fire Dragon? The fire dragon?
Yeah, Surtur's fire dragon. Surtur is like a demon. It's like a fire demon. You see Surtur in the trailers. He's the big fire creature that looks like the creature from Lord of the Rings that Hulk is jumping at.
From the Thor trailers.
Yeah, right. From the Thor trailers. Yeah.
So he's going to be in the ride. So that's going to be sort of cool.
Yeah, there's a picture online.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
It's pretty cool.
It's funny though because that ride just opened. I mean, it just opened and they're already doing an overlay for Halloween, which they do that a lot out there for Disneyland and stuff like that. But they don't do it at Walt Disney World that much.
Yeah, they do. Starting at Halloween and through Christmas for the Haunted Mansion, they turn it into Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
and I've been to that several times, and it's so cool. Oh. Like I like it better than just the regular Haunted Mansion. It's so nice. I mean, there's a giant Jack Skellington when you first go in. And it's just awesome looking. I love it.
That's cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to ride that. But yeah, they do that. They do sometimes for Space Mountain out there. They do Ghost Galaxy overlay. Yeah. So it's like you're in space, but there's ghosts. I don't know.
I think I rode that. I think I did ride that. Because, we went to the Mickey's Not So Haunted Mansion, not Haunted Halloween or whatever.
Yeah.
One year, it was crazy. It was packed.
Oh, I bet.
Super packed. It took us like hours just to get into the park.
It's already started for Disney World. It started like in August or something, which is crazy.
But yeah, Jenny doesn't like roller coasters, but I do, and so I just did the single rider line, and I just did that on my own. It was cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. So it is out now. It is out.
What is it? Is
yeah.
What was it?
IT.
Yes, IT. It. The movie is breaking records like left and right. I forget how much money it's already made, but I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's really disturbing, and I've heard I've heard it's a lot like Goonies. So I'm excited about that part of it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah,
I've heard people at work say it's good, so I want to go see it.
Just come down and watch it with me.
All right, I'll be right there.
The movie theater here that I go to is doing this deal now through October 31st, where all movie tickets are 50% off.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta go to the movies, but I have a newborn, so that sort of makes it hard.
Just take her.
I have a coworker that got the Movie Pass thing.
Oh, really? How's that?
Yeah, he's used it a couple times. He said they don't card him. He does something on his phone to get the ticket, and then he shows the card at the ticket booth, and they give him the ticket, and he gets to go to a movie, for free, the free ticket thing, and. So he's like, if you want to go sometime, just let me know. I'll give you my login.
So that's like a movie every week?
Oh, wow.
No, every day.
Every day, yeah.
Hey.
Essentially, I mean, you run out of movies pretty quick, I guess. But
how much is it?
New ones?
I don't know how it was. Well, I don't remember. Was it $10?
$10 a month?
Surely that's not right. Let's see. Movie Pass. He went to watch the new Spider-Man movie last night, and he said it was good. $10 for near unlimited movies hits snags. There you go. It's struggling to keep up with its new members. Yeah, I bet it's like pretty popular. It's $9.95.
Huh?
Really? Like a month or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I need to do this like just for when The Last Jedi comes out and just like
that's what. Yeah.
Watch it every day.
Right.
It's just for the one person. Like it's $9.95 for one person.
I think so. It's just one ticket. All right. Unlimited subscription. Last customer.
So you got two people, then you'd have to do like $20.
Now, no 3D or IMAX. There are blackouts.
Of course.
There's blackouts. Oh well, that stinks.
Yeah, probably in the first probably like the first weekend at least.
Right. Especially for the big movies like Star Wars.
Yeah.
But still, I mean. If you don't have to see it the weekend it comes out. Then...
Yeah, you don't have to see Star Wars the first weekend.
Whatever. Whatever. What do you think I'm recording from right now? I'm already sitting in line waiting to see it.
The line already reaches to your house.
Yeah, I know. That's the crazy part. Like, just come on in. Let's pull up a chair.
We came back from the hurricane and got in line for Star Wars.
That's right.
So a lot of good things, a lot of weird things about it. I'm just jumping back and forth. But, you know, I sort of want to see it.
We did get our tickets for Kingsman.
Oh.
Oh.
Got our tickets for that because Jenny is a huge Colin Firth fan.
Huge.
No, she's
I
not.
think she would divorce me and marry him in a second. Pretty sure. Or she'd keep me around just to do things that she needed me to do around the house, and then just marry him. So so we'd be like, instead of like sister wives, we'd be like sister husbands.
Anyway, so
but yeah, we got tickets for that. I'm looking forward to it though. It looks cool.
It's good. Probably won't get to see that either, but
you people and your kids.
I know. I would say I'd go see movies while I'm down in Orlando, but I'm not going to have time for that.
Do the parks.
I will be doing all the parks.
Movies anyway.
Yeah, I'll be doing all the parks as much as I can. I'm probably going to come back sleep deprived and just worn out.
Yeah, then Jennifer's going to hand you the kids and then leave.
Yeah. I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights, so we talked about it on the live stream a little bit. October 4th and 5th. So if anybody's down there, come join me. We'll have some fun together.
We all float down here.
Yeah, we all float down here. I'll be the creeper on the corner with the red balloon saying, "Come join our meetup."
Again, that will go over so well.
Yeah, but I'm excited for it. They're doing a lot of. They don't really have an overall theme this year like they usually do, but I'm excited about The Shining. Seeing that come to life, and I've already heard it's like you're walking through the Overlook Hotel, which is going to be amazing.
It's Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
Person, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's the Stanley Kubrick. That's the only one they could really get, because Stephen King doesn't really want any of his stuff in theme parks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually like the TV version better, The Shining, with the guy from Wings.
Yeah, that was a good version.
That was good. I liked that better. But yeah, I don't know. It was creepier to me.
It was. I mean, the Kubrick one is very. I don't want to say artsy, but sort of has that.
It is. I mean, yeah. Just the TV version is creepier. The woman in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Was really, really nasty looking.
Yeah.
When it was flashing and stuff, and that was cool.
I stayed at the Stanley Hotel where they where Stephen King came up with the idea.
You're alive
for the book. What?
You're alive.
Yeah.
You made it through it.
Oh yeah, made it through. All work and no play makes Ryan a dull boy. Anyways, I stayed at the hotel, and there's one channel on their TV that's always showing the miniseries one with Wings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just always playing because they filmed that one at the Stanley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the other one was not filmed at the Stanley. The Kubrick one was filmed at a different hotel, but that one was filmed at the Stanley Hotel, which is in Estes Park, Colorado, and it is an amazing place. And you can tell why he would come up with this story of this place, because I mean they say the hotel's haunted. You know, I don't know if I buy into that, but they say there's all kinds of ghosts there. We did take the ghost tour while we were there, and our tour guide was named Scary Mary, which was pretty funny. And she was all into it. She's like, let's all be quiet and let's sit in this room and we'll hear the ghosts. And she's like, did you hear that? And it's like, no, we did not hear that. But it's creepy though, especially at night, because it's an old hotel, and they don't even have air conditioning, I don't think.
Oh wow!
But it's very fancy, especially for that time period. And they also filmed Dumb and Dumber there, part of Dumb and Dumber, which Jim Carrey. There's one room where Stephen King stayed that he got the idea, and supposedly stuff happened in the room, like ghostly stuff. So Jim Carrey got put in that room when he was there filming. And they said in the middle of the night, like they said that this was the honest truth. So I don't know Jim Carrey, so I can't ask him. But they said in the middle of the night, he came to the front desk, handed his key, and said, "If somebody could pack my bags for me, that'd be great." And walked out of the hotel and never returned.
Ever? Like no one's seen him since?
No, I mean like he's never returned to the hotel. He's something supposed to happen to him in the room, and he's like, "Nope, I'm out." Like in the middle of the night, he just left the hotel. Said, "I'm not staying here anymore." It's a creepy place, and it's like they took us down in the bowels of the underground, and it's like built on all this old rock of the mountain and stuff. So if you're ever in Estes Park, I encourage you to go check it out. Take the tour. It's like one of the best tours I've been on. But yeah, so the Kubrick movie wasn't filmed there, but it was filmed a different one. But I've heard that the house is going to have the carpet from the movie. It's going to have everything. And I think they're even using these sort of realistic Jack Nicholson masks for some of the characters to wear. So it's going to look like he's there. They're also doing Ash versus Evil House. So if you're familiar with The Evil Dead, it's a TV series that's sort of based on the same character, Bruce Campbell. They're going to do that house there. It's going to have a puppet in it, I've heard. And the rumor is for opening night, which is tomorrow night, that somebody from one of these properties, because they do what they call intellectual properties. So they have The Shining, they have the Ash versus Evil, they have American Horror Story, they have a Saw house. I forget what else. Then they have some originals. But supposedly somebody from one of these properties is going to be there in the house for opening night. And I
could really see Bruce Campbell.
I know. I'm hoping it's Bruce Campbell.
Like that would be hilarious. Like out of all those properties, I would think Bruce Campbell would want to go do that.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be great.
And just walking through there, and he just pops out. He's just groovy, baby.
But he's not in that house. He's like in the
It's in a sort of different house.
He's in a totally different house, dressed as his character.
They did they've had him not. They've had that character in one other house where they did like a mashup of different houses. This is the first time that that character will have his own house. So they did it one other year. They had Penn and Teller did a house, and one night they were there and they just like stood at the end of their house waving at people. So people were walking through and they're like, "Wait a second, it's Penn and Teller." But that just shows like people's like dedication to their art or what they're doing, that they would come to a Florida, hot, even though it's October, it's still hot, sit in one of these houses all night to like greet their fans and stuff, which is pretty cool. So for the American Horror Story, they're sort of doing three. I think they're doing Roanoke. I haven't watched any of the other seasons, so I couldn't tell you.
I watched maybe like 3 episodes of the first season, and I was like, I'm out.
I watched Roanoke. Roanoke
creepy.
was sort of interesting. It was creepy. So I'm sort of excited to see what they do with that, because it was based on the Roanoke colony. That's the only reason I watched it. It was their take on it. I've heard the new season is just so weird. Like,
I've seen like previews. There's clowns.
Yeah, it's like based on the 2016 election.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks so weird.
I don't think I'll be checking that one out. That one So I won't be there during the day at Universal Studios, but it's a little theme park news. They are closing Terminator 2, the show, right? Or I guess it's a show.
Yeah, it's like a 4D show.
It's been a long, long time since I've been on it.
Yeah, it's been a while. For me too.
That's probably why they're getting rid of it. I've heard that it hasn't aged very well. But they're replacing it with. They haven't said what they're replacing it with. They said it's a Universal property that's high energy. So your guess is as good as mine. The Bourne series. I don't know what they could put in there though. Originally, I thought it was going to be a Walking Dead house like they have in Hollywood, but that's not Universal. So I don't know what it could be. I don't know.
It's the monster movies. But,
Yeah, there's the monster movies. I don't know. They may be doing something with that since they have all this coming out. You saw The Mummy, right?
I did. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, there's a lot of hate on it, but I thought it was kind of a fun little popcorn flick. I don't know.
I'll probably see it one day. So, what else is going on? Katrin, what's going on in your world?
Work. That's about it.
Now, you guys went. You guys went down to. It's not. Is it a farm or?
Well, okay. So yeah, my in-laws are farmers. They farm rice and soybeans. So we went down there last weekend, a couple weekends ago, whenever it was, and yeah, we did the live videos of us farming. So that was fun. We usually are up there at least once a month. We in the summer not so much because it gets so hot and there's snakes and all this. It's just not as fun to be there. It is fun to hunt the snakes, but to shoot, which is illegal. So you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't shoot snakes unless they're a nuisance. But we're going to go there this weekend. We're going to go this weekend and to after a soccer game early in the morning, and we're going to the Arkansas County Fair, not State Fair, County Fair. Oh. And they have a demolition derby on Saturday night.
Oh, cool.
And so we've gone to that at least ever since we've been married, at least that long, so almost 12 years. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of good redneck watching, and usually the action's pretty good with the cars. They'll ram into each other, and which if it's a good night, sometimes they'll just kind of run around in circles trying to hit somebody. You'll get some good hits. I saw. There's been a couple of times where people have been hurt, so you're just like, oh, is this the last time they're going to do this? You know, but it's funny, and especially just watching the people, because people will get decked out for this, and it's like in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, and
any crazy fried foods that you have?
No, nothing. It's all the normal stuff, but they have rides because it's a fair, and they also have the livestock show, so you can go see the cows and the pigs and all this stuff, and but we usually get a corn dog, the foot-long corn dog.
There you go. Can't beat that.
They do have the fried Snickers and the fried
butter
cheesecake. I don't think they have the fried butter, but the fried cheesecake or whatever, and then all that stuff. So.
Yeah, we got the state fair in Texas coming up here shortly. We've been to that before, and I had deep fried Oreos.
Oh yeah, I heard that's good.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah, I think they have those too. Yeah.
But yeah, they do some weird stuff here. Like anything you can think of, they're frying it. Like even stuff like it probably shouldn't be eaten, they're frying it, and because they'll have like these big contest things every year. They'll like the new foods that are introduced that are fried, and it's just like
fried beer, don't they? I think.
Yeah, they'll do like fried beer. There's probably like a turducken thing or something that's fried. Fried turducken.
I'm not a big fair guy. I don't really do the fairs. I don't know. I just can't get into it.
We don't really ride the. We didn't really ride the rides.
I don't ride those rides. Are death machines.
We played a lot of the games. Like we won like a stuffed cupcake.
Oh well, there you go.
Based on it. I don't know. But we did a lot of those games, which was fun, and then ate food, and then went home and like died. Everything is fried, but it was good.
Yeah. Yummy. Well, that's cool. Yeah. You guys will have fun. I don't know. I don't think we're doing anything this weekend. I think just chilling with the newborn.
It's a lot of fun, so we'll do all that and probably do some more farming, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, they're also closing another ride at they just closed another ride at Universal Studios too. I don't know if you saw that at Islands of Adventure. They closed the Dragon
Challenge roller coaster.
Oh, the Dual Dragon
Yeah,
thing?
it is no more.
Oh.
Yeah, they're getting rid of it and putting in some kind of new Harry Potter ride.
So basically the same ride, but just
No, because they changed it from the Dueling Dragons to the Harry Potter Dragon Challenge.
Yeah.
And then now they've shut that down and they're getting rid of all of it and they're going to put in something completely different.
Interesting.
So who knows? Who knows? Harry Potter. It's just going to become the world of Harry Potter. I think Universal. It's going to be all Harry Potter, which is not a bad thing.
No,
it's cool. I can't wait to go see it again when I'm down there because it's an experience. It's an experience.
Yeah. I haven't been yet. Well, we're going to try to go sometime, but
yeah, you'd like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's really fun.
It's like you're walking straight into the movie.
Get some butterbeer.
Which I wish they were doing the same thing for the new Star Wars land, like you were walking into the movies, but they're not. They're doing a sort of a, hey, we're taking you someplace you never heard of before. But it's Star Wars, so I'm still excited
Still get
about
to fly the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for that. I am ready for that. But yeah, I think, Katrin, if you like the movies, you'll like.
Oh yeah,
you'll like it.
Definitely. We just when we're down there, we focus so much on Disney World, so it's
hard. It's
Disney
hard.
World. So it's hard to. We actually talked about on our next trip going to like SeaWorld or something. You know, just something we hadn't done. Maybe even like Legoland, but then again, we're just like, gosh, I don't.
Here's what we can do when we go, because hopefully we'll go together. Do one of our meetup trips.
That's the plan.
And it's going to be in October. So Halloween Horror Nights will be going on. So you and I can just sneak away one night after the kiddos are down to bed. We can go to Universal Studios, do the Halloween Horror Nights and Harry Potter all in one.
There you go. How late do they do that?
How late?
Yeah.
Oh, it stays open to like 1 or 2.
Okay.
Oh,
because of course it just depends on what we're doing. But I was like, my kid will stay up till whenever, I guess, if we force him to.
Or just give him Benadryl and he'll go to sleep.
No. No, I mean we'll do stuff. It's like we pack so much stuff in. But yeah, I think that we can try to do that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, you'd like it. We'd have fun. Just some guy time, away from the kiddos.
Yeah, we'll never talk.
The men time. We could go get scared.
Get scared like little babies.
Yeah.
Little girls.
Right home crying to your wife.
I've never been scared at one of those. I'm not saying that I'm just a big manly man. It's just that kind of stuff doesn't scare. Now, if they put me in a house where they said, "Here's what's going to happen. You're going to walk in this house and snakes are going to fall on your head, real snakes," and then I'm going to be like, I'm just going to pee my pants. Just go ahead and give me a change of pants. They did that on Good Mythical Morning today. I don't know if you guys saw it on Red Lake.
That. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, gosh! Cool. They put his head in a tank and put a snake on top of him. Oh no!
Although I tried. Well, I tried because he was supposed to calm himself down by talking in third person.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been doing planks at work. Like we've been trying to do like little exercises at work because we sit all day at the computer. Yeah. We're doing planks, and we're going for like a 3-minute plank, and I was trying to talk to myself. I was like, Chris isn't like this. Chris's elbows. Chris can't feel his elbows. Chris can't remember the name of his elbows, and it wasn't calming me down. It was still hurting.
Yeah, well, that's a little different. That's not so much as stress. Yeah. It's stress on your body. But the theory is that they try to prove or disprove is that if you're in a stressful situation, if you talk in third person about yourself, then your stress level and your heart rate will drop. So on the show it happened. They put a snake on their head and then talked to third person and it dropped down. But
what if you don't like yourself, though?
Yeah, it's like, what if you stress yourself out?
You stress yourself out, exactly. That's not good.
Oh, man. I just got through, I actually played it last night, the NES Mini Classic, and they're bringing it back. I thought it was gone.
Yes, next summer, after they get through with the shipments of the SNES.
Has that one already come out? I don't even know. I'm so
No, and I don't think they've even done pre-orders yet. I think they accidentally put some pre-orders up, but then had to take them down because it wasn't supposed to be put up yet. But yeah, I'm not sure when it is. But yeah, they're supposedly they made more of those, so there won't be as big of a demand. But
yeah, right.
there's going to be so many like scalper people getting on there buying all of them to try and sell them that it's just going to be impossible.
Yeah. So that's coming out. Yeah, I played it a little more last night, and again, it's one of those things you play it, and then you're like, okay, I'm done. And
yeah.
Sort of
I'm kind of I kind of like the games they have better for the SNES.
Yeah.
There's not as many, but there's more of the games that I would play on that one.
Yeah.
But,
so I played a little Tecmo Bowl last night, Katrin. It was fun.
Nice.
It was fun.
Good.
I lost
It
though.
was.
I lost by a touchdown.
How?
I don't know. They intercepted it. They intercepted it at the last second and ran it back, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But they took. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Didn't the original one have like players' names on their jerseys and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So in this one they don't.
Yeah.
They don't have any of the names.
Because it's not licensed or something. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know if you're the Raiders, you have Bo Jackson, right?
Yeah.
And you could just run circles around everybody.
Yeah. So I played as the Raiders last night, but there was no names. There was no.
You didn't know
Bo.
who you were. Yeah.
So that sort of stuck. They did. They did the same thing with Mike Tyson. Punch Out. They got rid of Mike Tyson.
Just right on your screen.
Yeah.
Oh, they moved.
You're gonna write it again.
Yeah. Oh man, I use permanent marker. They also the Apple had their big event.
Yes.
Apple 8 or iPhone 8 and iPhone
8
X
and iPhone X, which is iPhone 10. They skipped over 9 because it's the 10th anniversary of the iPhone, so they skipped over 9, 10, and it's like $1,000.
So what's the difference between the 8 and the 10?
The facial recognition is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
10 has facial recognition, to where you can you just look at your phone and it unlocks, like it recognizes your face.
Didn't I hear that when they were trying to show it off, it just messed up completely?
Yes.
On them? Didn't work.
So yeah, the guy had like went up to the stage and he's supposed to like, let's show you how this works, and I think he accidentally hit the side button or something is what it looked like, and it went black. He was like, let's try the backup, and he picked that one up and that one worked. I think he got nervous. I think he accidentally hit a button or something and it went to black. But yeah, the 10 also it's the screen is like the whole face of it is, so there's no home button.
It's a better screen too. It's than the 8, so it's like way better. And
is it still going to break when you drop it?
Yeah, probably even more because it's glass and aluminum. It's like it's glass on both sides, and all, so it's yeah.
They do that. Neat. People are gonna put a case on it anyway.
Oh yeah,
that's what I have to.
I'm sure it's Gorilla Glass or something.
Why don't they just make it out of the stuff they make these cases with? You know, then you won't have to buy a case.
Yeah,
but
because you can't use modern phones without a case because they're too slick. No. You know, unless Now I do have a coworker that has the he has the piano black, so it looks really slick or whatever and shiny. But he said it actually kind of sticks to your hand a little more because it's so shiny. But because I have the matte black and it does slide, and
I've got that one.
I have a case, so
I don't even know what I have. I've got some kind of black or something, I guess. I've got it.
Yeah, you probably
in a case.
Shiny.
I don't know.
You got the matte black. I think that's a matte black.
Yeah.
But and the facial recognition you can like do GIFs. I think is what.
Yeah.
Animated GIF.
Not the GIFs, but the emojis.
Yeah, emojis.
And emojis. Yeah. That's what it. Yeah. So it looked fun. Of course, you can be a poop. You're talking poop.
Yep. Every day. That's me every day. So, is it worth $999?
Apparently so, because my wife wants one. So.
I saw that online that basically you could buy everything at Cracker Barrel and it would be cheaper than the iPhone 10.
I'm taking her to Cracker Barrel.
I know. Just say we're going to Cracker Barrel. You could buy
everything on the menu, you'd still come out ahead.
Everything on the menu. Yeah, but that only lasts for so long.
Yeah.
The phone is an investment.
But it only really lasts for so long because every year they come out with a new one.
Yeah, but I think that's the key. Is like this one is so much more powerful and so advanced, and that's why it costs so much that you hopefully you wouldn't have to buy. But that's the thing. Why would they make something that
you'll never need another one?
You'll never need that. It's like light bulbs. I mean, they finally started making them where you don't have to buy them as often. But it's like they've had this for years that they can make these light bulbs last forever. But why would they do that when they could make you buy light bulbs every 3 years or whatever it is?
Put themselves out of business.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I saw for you two, not for me, because again, a couple episodes ago, you heard my take on Game of Thrones, which I don't know anything. I heard that they're shooting multiple endings.
I did hear that. I saw that. But it's a standard thing they seem to be doing nowadays when they're trying to keep stuff secret, which is good because a lot of stuff got out this year about what was going to happen. Like a script was leaked or something. Episodes were leaked, and I don't want to know what's going to happen when I'm watching it. Like I want to be surprised.
I think what they should do though, this would be hilarious. I know they won't do it, but they should. They take the multiple endings, and for different parts of the world or different parts of the country, they show a different ending. So when you start talking to your friends about it, they'll be like, "What are you talking about? No, they didn't die. This happened."
Like they did with Clue. Like they did with the movie Clue.
Yeah, like what they did with the Clue. But they didn't. But they won't tell people that they're doing this, and just random places will get random endings, and then people start talking about it, and they'll be like, "You're wrong. No, you're wrong." And then that's when World War III breaks out, right there.
Jeez.
Oh, you're wanting to end the world.
It's just a friggin' show. Come on, man.
Oh, it just got dark. Anyways, so again, a lot of our shows will be coming out soon, so we'll have a lot more different things to talk about, which is going to be fun. But I've enjoyed the sort of the Summer of Geek where we just talked about random stuff and had fun doing it. Who knows? Maybe we'll bring back some Battle Royale sometime. Who knows? We could bring it back.
Movie reviews.
Movie reviews. We could bring it. We could bring some of this stuff back anytime. Who knows?
Just be ready.
We can specify dates of the month where we can do specials like that. Yeah.
So you tell us what you want. We'll do it. Also, Chris finally made a T-shirt.
I did. I made one.
You made a hashtag superheroing shirt.
Hashtag superheroing after our podcast titled hashtag superheroing, because hashtag superheroing, that's when you wear your underwear on the outside of your clothes. You're superheroing. And so I made a T-shirt design for that, and you can find it on that big long
on shop.spreadshirt.com/IamGeek.
That one. Find it there.
You can also find a hat that you made. You made a hat too.
I did a hat. I just took the logo, put it on a hat.
Yep.
Super hard.
On one of the hats though, it's messed up because they're having some technical issues, but
yeah, it's showing on the back. If you're going to buy a hat, don't buy the one that shows on the back.
I really want to buy a hat, but I have my head is so weird. I know you can laugh at me. That it takes a special hat to fit my head right. So I'm scared I'm going to buy one and then it's not going to fit, and then I'm just going to have this hat laying around. But I don't know. I wear a lot of hats because I don't have any hair. I mean, I don't wear a lot of hats because I've got one hat that fits me right, and that's about it. So I wear
I've got
one
a few
hat.
Different hats. I've got a few different hats. But yeah, I have a similar situation, but I found a few I go through. Like my Superman hat fits pretty well. I'm wearing right now.
But they do have a good return policy, so I guess I could get it and be like, oh, this doesn't fit, and then send it back, I guess.
That's true. Yeah. The one that I like is the one that they've got screwed up right now.
Yeah.
It's the one that goes on the back because it's a fitted hat.
Yeah.
And that one looks nice because they got the two-tone ones, which are nice, but I like just a solid color one.
Yeah. Now I don't know if the solid or the two-tone one is one of those flat build ones. I don't know how those would look on me or not.
I think you can bend it.
I could bend it. Yeah, sure, why not? Or I could just be a hipster.
Mm-hmm. Wear it sideways.
No, that's totally 80s.
Anyways, so if you didn't see our live stream, it is up on our YouTube channel. I think if you just search on YouTube, I Am Geek Show, our channel should pop up maybe. If not, we'll try to put the link in the description. So you can check that out for lots of zany fun time. And thank you for listening to this episode of I Am Geek. And by next time, what is next time? Hopefully some other stuff will be happening. Some stuff will come out. Some like our TV shows. I don't know when the TV shows come back out, but
I think it's in the month. Next month. Yeah, I think it's October.
Yeah, October 6th or something like that.
Next week is the season or the finale of America's Got Talent, so I know everybody's excited about that.
You know it.
Yeah, a lot of the people that I liked on it are not on it anymore.
Oh.
Here's my prediction. I'm going to predict the winner.
Okay.
Does everybody sit down if you're not sitting?
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's on it, so go ahead.
Okay. It's going to be the girl, the ventriloquist girl. There's this little girl on there. I don't know how old she is. Maybe 12. I don't know. She's a ventriloquist. But she not only does the talking, she sings. And she's got an amazing voice. And she sings these songs without moving her mouth. And I'm like,
oh,
that's crazy. And she has this old lady puppet that she used the last time, and who was in love with Simon Cowell. And if you find it on YouTube, it is hilarious because she like serenades Simon Cowell with this old lady puppet, and he like blushes, and he's like, like flustered. It's like hilarious. Anyways, that's my prediction. I don't know if she'll win, but she's funny and she's cute, so that's who I'm going with.
All right. She loses, we can't trust you.
Yeah, you can't trust me anyways. Anyways, thanks for listening, for watching if you're on the live stream, and we'll see you next week on I Am Geek. Oh, I can't even say her name. That's how tired I am. All right, guys. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it in there for your listening pleasure. This is I Am Geek. See you next time. Have a wonderful